Can what happened in Texas recently happen here in Arizona? That is the question from the Arizona Corporation Commission to the state's utility companies.
It was part of an energy summit done virtually with representatives from APS, SRP, and Tucson Electric, among others, following the crippling winter storm in February that devastated the Texas power grid, leaving millions without electricity for days. Today, Arizona's utilities acknowledging our scorching temperatures continue to be a concern about the strain on our power grid. Meteorologist Jorge Torres is breaking down how the state is preparing for extreme weather conditions.
This is an important discussion to have today in light of the recent Texas energy crisis.
The Arizona Corporation Commission hosted several of the state's utility companies, including APS, SRP, and Tucson Electric Power, in an energy reliability summit, seeing if Arizona won't share a similar fate to that of Texas or California with their recent power outages. All utilities present, listing their diverse resources for energy use and their reserve margins, which is basically the difference between what energy is available and the highest of demand for energy use, which happens in the summer here. A concern is our warming climate. APS states that 1 degree of warming equals 150 megawatts of demand on the system. With last year's record-setting summer, that demand hit an all-time high, 7,700 megawatts at the peak.
Another extreme heat wave would cause loads to be much higher than we're planning for. We're going to continue to evaluate whether we need to change the way we forecast weather due to climate change impacts as we go forward.
The same applies for SRP, using 7,615 megawatts. Another reason for the summit? A report published by the Western Electricity Coordinating Council in December, which promotes system reliability in the states that make up the Western power grid, states that traditional methods of resource planning will not be adequate in the future due to the increasing variability on the system. Recommendations from the WECC include diversifying the kind of power they rely on to meet and monitor availability of resources, because they might not always be there.
For any one resource to be the answer is probably never the answer.
APS says it's continuing to make sure the power is on, looking 15 to 20 years into the future, motivated by customer needs, continuing investment in their system, and working with other Desert Southwest utilities, including SRP, to further explore resource adequacy.
No matter what we do, we just have to be very thoughtful.
Commissioner Sandra Kennedy questioned the reasoning for the meeting, thinking it was about educating legislators and not about a summary of the utilities portfolio. She stated that Commissioner Leah Marquez Peterson was not truthful with the intent of the meeting. Reporting in Phoenix, Jorge Torres, ABC 15, Arizona.